In this video, we're going to talk about the Gremlins Winter Gremlins 2-pack from NECA. Welcome to the Swearwolves Horror Podcast YouTube channel. I'm Brett. If you're a returning subscriber, I just want to thank you for coming back. And if you're new to this channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. Please consider clicking both that subscribe button as well as the notification bell below. We upload videos on a regular basis in which we review anything and everything horror, from action figures and toys to soundtracks, various collectibles, video games, you name it. And today we're talking about this Gremlins Winter Gremlins 2-pack from NECA. This is the second version. I actually got these figures I think about 2 years ago and still haven't opened them up, but what a time to open them up right now because it is the holiday season, so I thought we'd break these out. Like I said, this is the second iteration of these figures. There's another version that came out prior to these figures, but I don't have those. But if you remember in the movie, Mrs. Deagle is in her house and she is kind of the town fuddy-duddy. And she is in her house and she hears something that she thinks is carolers. She runs to grab a pitcher of water and is going to throw on the carolers because she's just so mean. She opens the door and there's 4 caroling winter gremlins out there. And her fate is decided soon after that.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready.
If we look at the box, we have a window opening here that shows us the figures and the accessories. We'll talk more about that once we open it up. On the side of the box, it just has a picture of one of the figures. It says Winter Gremlins 2-pack. And on the back, we have the figures posed. You can see at the bottom right here that there's the 2 other figures that I don't have. Collect them all to complete the movie caroling scene. And then right here, a gadget salesman is looking for a special gift for his son and finds one at a store in Chinatown. The shopkeeper is reluctant to part with the mogwai, but sells it to him with the warning to never expose it to bright light, water, or feed it after midnight. All of this happens, and the result is a gang of gremlins that decide to tear up the town on Christmas Eve. And then on the side here, we just have the other caroler. Why don't we go ahead and open this up, look at it in a little more detail, and give it a review. All right, I got the figures opened up, and before we get to the figures themselves, let's talk about these accessories. Only a few different accessories, but some neat ones nonetheless. First thing let's talk about is the sheet music that comes with it, so they can hold music like they're carolers. And you can see, I mean, they're both the same, right? And if we look at it in a little more detail, we do have... And if I could read music, I might be able to tell you what song this is. Maybe you can read music. And you can comment down below and tell me what song they are attempting to sing. I have no idea. But that's pretty cool. A set of sheet music for each gremlin. Put that aside. They also come with a candy cane. Nice little candy cane right there. Not too much in the way of detail on this because it's... a candy cane, just a candy cane. After that, we also have a Gingerbread Man kind of cookie looking thing. This is actually pretty good. It reminds me of Mr. Bill.
You kids are, crossing the street can be very dangerous. Now first, you have to look both ways. Okay, now second, you have to make sure the light is green. Okay, now it's safe to cross.
It does have good detail as far as that goes. It looks like a cookie with frosting. And then on the back, it's just more of that kind of cookie texture to it. So pretty good job on that. Probably won't use these accessories so much with the figures as much as the sheet music and kind of just have them posing, singing along. Before we get into the figure itself, why don't we go ahead and talk about the articulation. Both of these figures, I'll take this off the stand. Both of these figures are your typical gremlin figures that we've reviewed in the past, whether it be the Ultimate Gremlin or the Ultimate Gamer Gremlin, Back to School Gremlin. They're all the same form factor, just different outfits. So we do have some movement in the head from side to side. Not so much up and down, but the jaw does open and close. The ears should move a little bit back and forth like that. Also a ball joint at the shoulder, which we can move out, and then it moves up and down and back and forth, all that good stuff. We have a joint right here in the elbow, which we can bend. And then the hand, of course, turns like this. That's all the articulation in the hand. It does have a turn right here at the what would be the waist of the gremlin. And that also allows it to do kind of this ab crunch motion. We have articulation right here at the hips, as well as 2 points of articulation in the knee, one right there, and then one right there. And then the foot can turn back and forth. So your typical gremlin, don't have to go into too much detail as far as that goes. What this one has over others is we have a little hat here that he wears. This comes off. It says NECA on it. But this is just a winter cap that is form fit for his head. So you can just kind of pop it on there around his ears and up over his brow, so it looks like he's wearing that from the side. This is made out of hard rubber, but it does have that knit pattern in it, which looks really good. They did a really good job of the sculpt in this, and it looks like it's actually a knit cap. In fact, when I saw it in the box and I saw pictures of it, I thought it was actually a knit cap that came with it, like a cloth good. And same with the scarf that comes on this figure. I thought this was cloth too in the packaging, but it is just this soft rubber that fits around his neck. And you can see all the detail in that, the texture of the cloth, and then the folds in the scarf itself that cause it to look like it's actually cloth. So really well done as far as I'm concerned. These figures are not known to stand up too well on their own without stands, at least in my opinion. There is a weird center of gravity, so I always put them on these little figure stands like so. And then you can get a nice stance out of them. Looking at the other one that we have here, he too also has this knit cap, which has really good detail. Is more of like a cap rather than a stocking hat. But again, that fits right around his ears. And then his scarf is also this soft rubber, but it looks like it's made out of cloth. It's got that knitted material or knitted texture to it. All in all, I mean, these figures, I really dig them. Like I said, I'm probably going to, what I'll probably do is just pose them with these at the bottom and them holding the sheet music. So why don't I go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. All right, I got the figures posed how I'm going to have them for my display, and I just really do love these figures. I love me some Gremlins, and these NECA figures are just awesome. They got their sheet music, and they got their little accessories, the Gingerbread Man and the candy cane just at their feet. I really dig these. So that's 5 out of 5 Pamela Voorhees heads from me. If you like this video, please click the like button below. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed and you feel so inclined, click both the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. We are the Swearwolves Horror Podcast, and we do a weekly show in which we review horror movies. So please check us out by searching for The Swearwolves wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. You can also visit our website at theswearwolves.com. So, for The Swearwolves, I'm Brett. Hi, this is Brett with the Swearwolves. And when I'm not editing videos or creating content for YouTube, I just sit here and wait. And wait. If you like the video that you just saw, go ahead and click that button right there. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and click that other button right there. I'll wait.